Well, the time has come. Let's do this. Let's get into the invasion event for Blastaar. Okay. Now this kind of works like the Quasar event. It does mean that you're going to have to do the max for the best rewards. So lots of gold, standard stuff here. But yeah, the big thing everyone's going to want are these red stars. Now I do not expect to get to the top 2,500. At the very least, I want to get into the top 5,000. So that's going to be my goal. Let's see. Let's see what we got all the way down here. Blastaar and Brawler characters cannot. Okay. Let's activate the war attacks, raid attacks, crucible attacks, because I need Blastaar. Alright, I'm not going to push it too much for this first run. I'll put this. Okay. Let's see how far I can make it with this. No restrictions. Alright, so let's see how well I can do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in... use endgame let me use the endgame Thanos and Gladiator combo. Keep use Mephisto here because of what he can do. And who else? So much to choose from. It's a good problem to have. Let's use Quasar. Because Quasar benefits from the exposed. So yeah, this mode also really you do have to have your Hellfire Club well built. And since I do plan on having Rachel maxed out soon, I might have to come back to this and once I have more resources. Gonna have to lean on the depth of my roster. So what I'm gonna do here is get as much exposed as possible. That's a summoned. So I'm just going to go with the actually, you know what, let's do... This should get a lot of ability energy because of the exposed. Alright, that removes a lot of buffs. It's all right. Odin is still a very useful character, to say the least. Yeah. A lot of these characters are way outside the meta, so I'm not going to waste my best attacks on them. Yeah. I'm going to be conservative with my ability energy. Let's just go for broke here. There we go. Odin should take care of this. There we go. Fairly easy first node, that's to be expected. It's the later nodes where they really hit you. Okay. All right. See Shadow King here. He should make things difficult. Same, no restrictions. Let's make the most of it. Get as many exposed as possible. Let the Thanos and Quasar passives do their thing. Let's go all out. Lots of good bonuses here. You see, I don't want her to get any charges, so let's now focus on Shadow King. See if that'll bleed him out. Yep, it did. So, okay. Now let's get our charges here. Get the battlefield effect going. Let's hit him. It's all right. Barely a scratch. Got to focus on. Okay, now they've got. Well, it doesn't really matter because of Mephisto. So let's just. I can auto basic this. All right, 2 down, 8 to go. Good start. Making progress. Conquer is actually a new tag for this, specifically for this event. It's mostly just just a list of the newer characters. So I'm going to focus primarily on my Fantastic Four characters. They're the most well built. I don't know if I'll have to. Maybe if I can use the Hellfire team because of the raid buffs, but let me see how well they fare first, because I do have the war buffs for Quasar. See how well this works. The Fantastic Four, I do have diamonds on them, so this might not be for everyone. If you don't have diamonds on your Fantastic Four MCU, this might not be a viable strategy. But let's just see if it works first. Good resist there. Ah, crap! They stunned Franklin. All right. Time for Miss Sue to do her thing. See, I want to see if oops, wrong button. Sorry about that, folks. So I'm going to use this to neutralize Red Hulk. I'm good. He got war buffs active, so I got to stun him. Yeah, I'm not going to do the. Actually, see if I can get away with avoiding the ults. Should, yeah. See if that should bleed out. Okay, yeah, bled him out. Okay, now let's see if I can conserve some ability energy here. Like I said, I'm playing this a little conservative because I don't want to be without my ability energy going into the next round. I do want Quasar to make sure that his ult is ready, simply because it negates battlefield effects. And when you got Red Hulk and Odin, there's probably going to be. I think there's an Odin in one of the upcoming nodes. So I'm working under the assumption that I'm going to need full energy for each node if I'm going to have a chance at this level. It's the old mantra. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Conqueror again. Yeah, don't see any mythics, so just going to keep on seeing how well this team can carry me. I'm expecting I might have to use, yeah, as I know Hellfire Club is needed exclusively for some future nodes, so I'm going to try to conserve them. Maybe I'll check after if I get through this cleanly. I got war buffs active and raid buffs active, so might have to use Franklin's ult here because he can reduce all these buffs. Okay, let's reduce everything here for them. Get them with silence. It's early in the match, so let's not be afraid to use the ults. Okay. Let's get my battlefield effect up with Quasar. Let's do another ult here because we still got a bit of a some future waves to go. Okay. Let's do it basic here. Keep things simple. You just splash damage that has a low cooldown anyway. It's alright. He's done. Okay. This has a low cooldown anyway. Get those exposed. Those help. I probably should have gone to a for Predator. I don't want to. Let's go after Squirrel Girl. Ah, crap, I forgot she was blinded. I'm worried about Quasar's health right now. Okay, he healed. That's good. Let's get rid of Kate Bishop. Alright, should be able to auto basic this now. Okay. Worried a bit about Quasar's health, but doesn't look like it's going to be a... Shouldn't be too big a deal if I can at least... If you can at least tank the opening attacks, because might have to rearrange who's if he's behind Mr. Fantastic, I might have to change that. So Fantastic Four. So yeah, Hellfire Club and Blaster. I'm going to save the Hellfire Club for these up here. See how far I can get with Quasar and the Fantastic Four MCU. Not too confident in being able to use Blastaar, given how low his star. Maybe I'll use that for a for one of the next to last nodes, or maybe I'll save him for the Hellfire nodes. So I think his bomb blasts carry over from node to node, depending on whether or not you use them. Okay, let's see if Quasar can hold on. Get rid of all these charges. Alright, now let's... get that opening attack. Hit him hard, hit him fast. was effective. Oh, that's not good. See how many I can hit with this. Well, they healed up pretty well that time. These are the accursed. I gotta see if... Alright, they got the exposed. That should help. Let's actually take care of her. He's down. They're healing up, but now I've got to worry about a little bit more of the accursed. Okay, there goes. At least he doesn't have any charges. Didn't get anything there. I don't want her going off, so I'm gonna... see if the offense down holds. It's alright. Was able to tank it. Alright. Got that. So far, so good. It's really those Hellfire nodes at the end that have me concerned. So, see how well they hold up. Alright. See what we got to do here. Let's get things going with the battlefield effect. So I know we've got war and crucible buffs on, so I can't be too conservative to start off. So let's save the ult for the next wave, because that is plenty devastating. This will... Let's stun the Havoc so he doesn't do his ping. Okay. This is going to be tricky with... Alright, so now let's see if I can go for broke with the ults. Should be able to auto basic this now. Okay. Didn't have full heals, so this next node could be tricky. But yeah, this should actually put me over for all the milestones, so You're shooting for milestones. Yeah, this should help. Especially if you don't have the Hellfire Club. But if you have Fantastic Four built but not the Hellfire Club, this will at least get you this approach that I'm using here should at least get you to the mouse. Okay, now I have to use Blastaar. So I'm not going to use I am not going to use Hellfire Club and unless I can get away with using Thing. Actually, you know what? I think I can use Blastaar on these last nodes. So let's just try using Blastaar here. See if he makes, and if he's not useful, then I'll just use Thing, because I have 3 diamonds on Thing. Let's just silence them all. I gotta focus on Captain Britain because he's a big Crucible buff. Alright. Alright, he's down. Let's get some bomb. Let's get some bomb blasts built up. Ooh, that hurt. Let's go for this. Let's get some barrier mostly. Let's go. I gotta get. Let's get rid of a zombie Iron Man so he doesn't have that bleed mechanic. Oh, there's another zombie Iron Man. Let's use the bomb blast. Just get the barrier back. That's helpful. Let's see if I can use. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's helpful. Okay, got rid of it. I'm losing. Franklin's getting low on health. Might have to use Invisible Woman's ult for the barrier. Or this, yeah, this gets barrier. I guess not. get the barrier. Didn't like having to use that, but I do have bomb blasts now. Okay, so I have the bomb blast for Blastaar. Let's see how well if that helps me in the next node. Because I think this is the last node that I can use the Fantastic Four. Okay, 3 more nodes. Yeah, this is the last one I can use the Fantastic Four on, so I'm just going to have to go for broke with the Fantastic Four. Use them as much as I can. At the very least, I want to make sure I end this with Blastaar having as much bomb blast as necessary. Now let's just go. Come on. Need to get Franklin's. Ah, crap, lost Franklin. Let's see if I can still get through this. Looks like I might have to restart this. This would get some barrier. Blastaar's looking pretty rough. Let's just see how much damage this can do. Oh, it healed him. That's helpful. This is the last round, so let's just go up the middle here. Yeah, that's a 3-diamond invisible woman, so don't expect that to be standard. Okay. That was tough. Let's try this again. Again, I can't use the Fantastic Four after this, so it's okay if I lost them here. But I have Blastaar ready to go in case I need him. But yeah, this should get me a fair amount. Okay. Last two. This time I have Hellfire Club. So I'm going to try to go with the full Hellfire Club here. See, maybe I'll save Blastaar for the last one, but let's see how well they do on their own. Now this is not fully powered. These two have three diamonds on them. I do have a diamonds on Azazel. These two are not maxed out yet. Let's see if that is enough. But they are gear tier 20, so let's see if that's enough. This to reduce as much of the speed bar as possible. That hit all their speed bar. Slow them all down and heal. Go for it, Rachel. I'm gonna save her. He's a support character primarily, so I'm not going to. So I'm gonna save the ults for the next wave. There we go. Now I'm going to use it. Gotta make sure he's got his war buffs active. Need to make sure he doesn't get going. Okay, 6 more. Get some. Let's just focus on the damage dealers. Oh, can't really do that now. They're tanky, so I'm going to have to hit with some major firepower here. Go for it, Azazel. Hit their speed bar. Cannot let them take too many turns. Slow them all down. I just want to... She's down. Get the speed bar, because... Just try to get away with basics now so I can have all my energy for the next... Yeah, he was blinded, so that's why I wasn't too worried about him. Alright, so he's just a support character, so he shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me now. So I'm just going to save up my ability energy for the last node. Alright. It's a good score. Last node, people. Last node. Again, I'm not going to use Blastaar unless I can't avoid it, because I do have his. I did save up his bomb blast, and I think they do carry over. So, but let's see if I even need him. This one has, well, it has Quasar, a 2 million Quasar. That's, yeah, these are going to be tricky, but no mythics, so maybe I can get by. It's going to really going to need to control the speed bar. Okay. Okay. So no saving energy this time, just going to go all in. I got to focus on Quasar because he hits like a truck. Let's see. Yeah, that one-shots most enemies, but not Quasar at this level. Damn. I was hoping to avoid that. See if this can heal up. Okay. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about not being able to hit Quasar. This would remove the stealth from Quasar. Alright, there goes. Alright, now let's see. Madeline Pryor should get some bleeds on everyone. Come on. Weird glitch here with Shaw, but doesn't seem to be breaking. Okay. There goes Quasar. That's helpful. Still got a ways to go, so not out of the woods yet. Halfway there. Got one more wave. Not gonna. Let's blind him. Okay. I think this is the last wave, so let's. Alright, that hit the speed bar. Alright, let's focus on Icarus. think I got this, folks. Alright, let's just auto this. Should be good to go. That Victoria Hand's tanky. But if you control the speed bar, she's manageable. And once her charges are gone, she's useless. All right. That is the last node. Final score 3.9 million. No, 4 million. Nice. Let's get the final results. And that is difficulty 10 of the Blastaar Invasion Event. See how much that gets me, but yeah. Hope everyone finds that helpful.